In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of Living Cookbook's meal planning calendar. Let's start by selecting the Calendar Navigator. If you've used Microsoft Outlook, then Living Cookbook's calendar interface will be very familiar. In the middle is the calendar view. The calendar control on the right controls which dates are displayed on the left. Right now the month view is displayed. Let's change the calendar control to change the view to a week. Note how the calendar view reconfigured itself to display the selected dates in the best way. We can also display a few days at a time, or even a single day. Let's change our display options to show the nutrition data for the selected day. There are many ways to create a meal plan in Living Cookbook. The first is the most intuitive, drag and drop. You can drag recipes, ingredients, and menus onto the calendar to create meal plans. I'll select another day and open a second workspace to demonstrate using drag and drop to create a meal plan. So let's plan a lunch for 4 and a dinner for 6. We'll start by dragging a recipe onto our meal plan for lunch. Let's change the number of servings to 4. 4 servings of our recipe have been added to the meal plan. The meal plan's nutrition has been updated automatically. Now let's add a beverage to our lunch. Instead of adding a recipe, we'll add an ingredient instead. And there's our ingredient on the meal plan. Now let's add one more thing to our meal plan. Let's add an entire menu to our meal plan for dinner. Let's add 6 servings of the menu for dinner. And there's our dinner menu. All of the meal plan recipes and ingredients are hyperlinks. For example, clicking on this hyperlink will take me to the recipe. I'll click back to go back to the meal plan. I'll close the second workspace window since we don't need it anymore. I've shown you how to use drag and drop to create a meal plan, but you can also use drag and drop to move and copy items already on your meal plan. I want to copy the breakfast and dinner meal items from October 26th to November 7th. First, I'll select the meal items I want. Then I'll press the Shift key and drag them to November 7th. I've changed my mind. I want to move the meal items to the 6th. I can simply drag them to where I want them. Now I want to copy the meal items from November 3rd and 6th to the same days the following week. You can use this technique to move or copy days, weeks, or even entire months of meal plans. As you can see, it's really easy to use drag and drop to update your meal planning calendar. Living Cookbook also has a nutrition summary feature that lets you see the nutrition summaries for a range of dates. For example, let's say I wanted to see the average daily nutrition information for the 6 weeks shown here. I just select the nutrition summary view. Here we see the average daily nutrition for the selected dates. Let's try a different date range. I'll select a 1-week period using the calendar control on the right. Let's see what our meal plan looks like when we print it. I'll select a 2-week date range for printing. When you're ready to prepare the meals on your meal plan, you can print all of the recipes at once instead of going to each recipe and printing them individually. Now that we're happy with our meal plan, let's add the first week's meals to a grocery list. Let's take a look at our grocery list. Our grocery list is organized by store aisle, complete with cost information. This concludes the demo video. We hope you enjoy using Living Cookbook as much as we do.